Greetings, it's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to a new album review, as we always do on a Friday. And today we have got an album that came out on the 21st of July. And it's by the band Greta Van Fleet. Now, they were only formed in 2012, and they were from a place called Frankenmuth in Michigan. And the band is actually three brothers. Kiska brothers, twins Josh, who's the vocalist, Jake, who plays lead guitar, and their other brother Sam, and on the drums is a very good friend of theirs, Danny Wagner. Now, this is only their third album, and it is called Starcatcher. Really good album. So let's have a look at the tracks on this album. The opening track is called Fate of the Faithful. What an opening track. Now, Josh, the vocalist, he's a combination of Lenny Wolf of Kingdom Come and Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. He's in that sort of mould. Got really good vocal. Jake's guitar work is so good on this. That's just a brilliant track to open the album up with. Then we get a track called Waited All Your Life. Now, this one starts off with some really nice acoustic guitar. They sound so mature there. I mean, they're not quite sure how old they are, but I wouldn't say they were more than 30, but they sound like they've been in the business for 20-30 years on this track. It's just a really good song, very mature sounding, and Josh sounds brilliant on it. The Falling Sky comes next. Some great drumming here from Danny. Sam on the bass. Incredible sound he gets on that bass. This is just a good wholesome rock song. Next track, Sacred the Thread. Now, the beginning of this does sound a tad like When the Levee Breaks, but that's the only comparison at the beginning of that drum. Very classic sounding drum. And then the guitars coming from Jake. It's really good. Josh is just fantastic again singing on that one. Then we get this little short track. It's just called Runway Blues. It's just over a minute, but it's really good. It's a shame it isn't longer. That's all I'll say on that. Next, we get the Indigo Streak. You listen to this one, and it could have come off any of the Led Zeppelin albums for that start. You wouldn't. It would have fitted on something like Houses of the Holy. You know, it's that sort of thing. Josh's vocals on this is superb. Absolutely top draw. They're my favourite track at the moment. I can't stop playing this one. It's called Frozen Light. Now, this band, as I said, have only been around since 2012, but this is something that sounds like it's recorded in the early 70s. You know, or the other thing I could say, it's a band that have been around a long time and they've just come back, making a comeback, and it's that sound. They are so mature for their ages. It's got so much texture. It's an incredible track. Then we get The Archer. Now, this is an atmospheric track. It's got some lovely acoustic guitars on this. The bass line is just solid. It drags you in, and it's some of Josh's best vocals on the album. The next track is called Meeting the Master. Now, this just shows Jake's fine vocal range, and he holds these high-pitched notes. Doesn't struggle. It comes natural to him. It's a really strong track. And the last track is called Farewell for Now. This is a more gentle sort of melodic track. It's got some lovely tones on here. Again, we've got some nice, delicate drumming from Danny. Nothing heavy, just keeps the beat going, and a fantastic vocal again from Jake. A very strong track to end the album. Now, in my opinion, this has got to be one of the best albums so far in 2023. It's just solid from top to bottom. Now, this band, this is only their third album, but they're getting better and better. Definitely their best album so far. It's been a little while since we had one, but it's been worth the wait. Every track on here is good, strong, no filler. An album that's got no filler. The only thing is, I wish that blues song would have been a bit longer, but it doesn't distract me at all. I think it's a great album. Definitely will be in my top 5 albums of 2023. So I'm going to give this one an RTO ranking of 9.5. Yeah, that's how much I like it. It's absolutely a great album, and I love playing this. Okay, that's all for today, and until Monday I'm having the weekend off. I've got something that I've already recorded to put out regarding an update on the Battle Royale, but that's it. Weekend off, so we'll be back on Monday, and we're going to start off with an Irish progressive rock band from the 70s, a fine band called Frop. And classic album next week is the last, and as it's the last day of the month, we've been doing 2000s classics, and we're going to look at an Arctic Monkeys album. Now I can never remember the title of this, so I've had to write it down. And it's the album Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not. Great album from the Arctic Monkeys. So all it leaves me to say is have a fantastic weekend, everyone. And thank you very much for your support, especially over the last week or so. Not been had a bit of stick, but hey ho, that's life. But I've also had a lot of support, so thank you very much. So have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you all Monday. Bye for now.